Well, well, well. We are back. So, I'm in an interesting situation, and I have had a little time to consider my options here. When I left off, I've had a bit of a coalition issue. Right now I have a coalition of Spain, Hijaz, and Brittany. Hijaz I'm not really afraid of. But the Spanish are a problem because in 4 years, a truce with the Ottomans comes up. And when that happens, they'll be able to join this coalition. And it'll be well more than that until the Spanish, Brittany, or Hijaz choose to leave the coalition. Hijaz maybe, but... problem here is, that combined they are a threat, especially if it's the Ottomans and the Spanish. Even though the Ottomans have been hamstrung a bit, they still, I believe, have a larger force limit than I do. And they will outnumber me. Hey, Asantian. Asantian? I still am tripped up by how to pronounce that. I am so sorry. I'm great. How are you, man? Actually, the Ottoman force limit is significantly lower than I thought it was. Still higher than mine, though. Mine's only 71? Doesn't seem right. This is Navy. Yeah, there we go. 152 Ottoman force limit. 152. I'm at 103. The Spanish are at 117. They both have larger standing armies than me and can support significantly more. The difference is that I have manpower. So I think, and I haven't come up with a better solution than this, I think I need to attack the Spanish and take on the coalition. I think worst case scenario here, you pronounce it well for a person that does not talk Spanish. I want to pronounce it better, man. So I'm gonna have to fight these guys. I can bring in the Mamluks in Lithuania. The Mamluks will take care of Hijaz for me, no issue. And Lithuania might help me with Denmark and maybe even the Spanish. What sucks about this is they have this rebel problem here. And I was kind of hoping those rebels would succeed and take away some of their might. And I also have Muscovite rebels up here. And that's an issue because, well, I don't want them defecting to Muscovy. Now, I might be able to let Lithuania take care of that for me. Certainly a possibility. And I think the reason Poland wouldn't join me is because, yes, they love the Spanish. They adore the Spanish. Ooh, local militias actually looks pretty good. That war exhaustion reduction, I love war exhaustion reduction. That makes wars go so much smoother, and you can back-to-back them much more easily. But that doesn't matter. Where am I in tech? It's probably kind of important to know. Ooh, there's a tactics bonus coming. I'll be able to use that against the Otto Turks. Behind on dip, but not very far behind. That's okay. It's probably because I've been building up my influence. I think I want to save up my mill points. Yep, for that tech. The inflation reduction would be nice. I probably racked up a good bit of inflation. Not as bad as I thought it was. I think I still have a loan, though. Alright. Let's make sure. Another thing I could do, actually, do I have no oh, they integrated, wait, no, wait, what? What, hold on. I don't have any claims on Denmark. I was thinking I might be able to fight the Danes to get the Spanish. The Danes would be much easier to take down. Then again, the Spanish would be driving into France with all their force. I wouldn't mind taking one Spanish province too. Just one, that's all I need. Girona would be perfect. That way I can release Aragon. Aragon! Aragon is my greatest friend. In the Turkish wars, they were the country that was the most loyal by a good margin. And when the Spanish integrated them, they turned the Aragonese swords against me. They forced them to betray their most beloved friends. And so, it is my personal mission now to liberate them. And I will liberate them. It's just a matter of getting into this war and being done with it within 4 years. I think I have a lot of favors with Lithuania, so getting into a war with the Spanish probably wouldn't be too bad. Poland loves me, and let's make sure they keep loving me. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to do a little of that over here. There we go. Get that trust up. Who are my other allies? Don't remember. Oh yeah, of course, the Mamluks. Actually, the Mamluks trusting me more would probably be really good as well. Considering the aggressive expansion against the Turks, they didn't take particularly well, because they are in the same culture group, not to mention religion. I am improving relations with them. Gotta keep that topped off, or I'll be in trouble. These aren't being cored yet because we just ended those wars, that's right. They are converting things. They are converting Constantinople, which is very pleasing. The Byzantines are doing Kotsela. Koteli. Spain. How I despise you. All I really need to do is drive to Toledo. Just really wreck Spain proper. Do they have states? They've stated everything. Okay. Alright, that won't be too big of an issue. I'm more worried about the Muscovite separatists. I can dedicate some men up there, but then I won't be able to get back most likely. Granted, they don't have a lot of control here. It'll take them a few years to get there. So I ought to have enough time to deal with it. And worst case scenario, I just spend a ton of cash. Not that this area is my best area. I guess its autonomy is reduced a bit. Alright. Yeah, I was going to spread out my men, but that coalition is too dangerous. I need to go to Spain, and I need to bring down the hammer. I'm going to do it with all of my might. And I'll let none survive. Okay. And if I'm really lucky, the Ottomans will declare war on the Spanish in this time. I had that mission to become papal controller forever. Actually willing to dump even more into my chances here. Chances are so low. Alright, let's go. Denmark has rivaled me. Trebizond wants to be a march. If I don't get the next seat for Papal Controller, I'll just abandon the mission. So let's see. What was I looking for? God, my king is awful. I could get rid of him. I really could. So bad. Let's wait until this... Can I do this at war? I don't know. Let's wait until the war is underway. Ooh. While only a small portion of our population live in the cities, the growing prosperity of the bourgeoisie is attracting an increasing number of people from the countryside. Some cities are growing so quickly that existing problems in terms of sanitation, and overcrowding have gone from troubling to catastrophic according to the bourgeoisie. The poor have taken up residence outside the city walls, where filthy suburbs have sprung up and disease thrives. The bourgeoisie find the situation intolerable and are now requesting that the state step in to provide help both in terms of resources and enforcement of rules outside the walls. Only in this way can this increasing urbanization actually lead to something good. This permanent base tax growth in my core lands is pretty nice. I'll do it. You know, who needs to repay my loans when I can just throw money at the people? Ooh, don't take a loan. Mamluk's no longer a great power. I kind of like that, because that means fewer great powers for me to declare war on. Or bring into wars. Lithuania, you want to help me with those rebels? Sadly, I can't use rebel export strats. Great Horde Pretender rebels? Okay. Bosnia, did I convert you? I did not. But your land can be converted, which means I probably should. Gotta watch the English Liberty Desire. Bosnia. You're Catholic now, buddy. Get cracking. I took religious ideas. They're actually very good for what I need to do. They ought to start converting soon. Did I colonize some lands in America? I have not created my own colony at all. However, I did annex a country that had colonies, and that was England. So, any colonization happening now is purely on the back of the colonies themselves. That said, this is an excellent turnout for me because I'm getting almost 12 ducats a month from these two, English Mexico and English West Indies. Let's see, are they colonizing for me? They were before. Not currently, it looks like. Okay, let's do this. Namur. Where's Namur? I don't want that. Oh god. This will be a conquest. I don't have time to make more claims. And I only hope to get Girona out of it as a... Other than that, I'll just be taking things away from them. Let's do this. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. So I just gotta go. This is my Siege Master General. I should really have a fort in Navarra. Now, until they show me where their armies are, I'm going to keep all of mine together. Here comes Lithuania, loyally going to execute my rebellion, just as I had hoped. It looks like they had started beforehand. They are the best. Brittany's got like nothing. Probably go take them out. They don't even want to fight. They can split up all they want. Really, I just need to get Spain out of this war. They are the target, and they'll be the end of it. And hopefully, a lot of their forces are in the Americas. Hey, Pineapple, how's it going, man? Alright, let's take a look at this. They have a really good general there. I'm going to send in this force. And then when they're locked, I'll send in the other one. And now outnumber them. And I am France, so... Oh, they got more tactics than me. They must have some ideas. Offensive 2, actually. It's not that great. Don't know where they're getting that 5. Oh, Reconquista. Okay. That's pretty good. But they're no match for the French. None whatsoever. Which one of these is the siege general? That's fine. And Brittany is pretty much out of this. Cool. See what Lithuania is up to. They're doing some stuff, I guess. A little bit. Oh. It appears that the Great Horde ate into Muscovy. It took the Perm lands. The Permlands. as they're unprofessionally called by me. I'm actually not very concerned about Brittany at all, so I might as well just move this army south. I need this fort to go. Yeah, Danes are going to be all over me. It doesn't matter. It's the vile Spaniards that are really the issue here. And he's got rebels. Oh, Flemish separatists. Fantastic. Let's avoid them. Alright. Onward. You're the good siege general. You are... I can't really get far, can I? Not without fighting the Flemish. We've also got some siege skill. These two will form a backup... a couple of backup regiments. They'll siege these forts. Alright, what are the Mamluks up to? They are getting beaten by Hejaz? Lithuania is just dealing with my rebels, which is a little disappointing. Oh, there's the Spanish. There's also the issue of the Portuguese, which will be around somewhere. I don't like increasing tariffs because then I have to worry about Liberty Desire. There's the Portuguese. I'm probably going to have to swing around most of my armies here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to undercommit either. That would be an issue. And I might have just done exactly that. Okay. Well, I got him off my fort, so let's back off. Okay, Netherlands just lost a whole bunch of land. Or the Spanish did. Oh shit, they're sending in a whole lot more men too. Spanish are dangerous peoples. Should probably occupy my claim here. What I really want, honestly, is just a peace treaty. It was a mistake attacking them in here. I attacked into hills. Ferrari is offering a loan. It's quite alright. Yes. let's bring in all of my men. Oh, they're withdrawing some men. Okay. It's actually really good. I'm gonna attack them in the fort. See if I've got enough men to bring to bear here. Yeah, they know. They know that's not happening. Split these men up before they start eating each other away with attrition. Like that. Actually, not too far from a white piece if I really needed it. Now it looks like Namur might be pulled away from them by the Dutch separatists, in which case their war score would be depleted because they don't have the ticket. Oh, it's actually neutral because they don't own it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. Denmark owning a lot of lands is a problem, though. I really need Portugal to get on that. Or Lithuania, whoever you are. Where's the rest of their army? Oh, okay, they are going to Denmark. Good. Oh, and it appears I own this. Now they're kind of far from a white piece, but as soon as I can white piece them, all this will go back to me because they're occupying it. The Denmark folk, the Danes, are occupying this themselves, not for Spain. So focusing Spain is still valid. I think Toledo's got to go. Mingrelia has a problem? They can deal with it. Ooh. Alright. I think I've got the numbers for this. Painful though it might be. It's more painful for them. Didn't quite squish him. Ah! London got converted. That's a problem. Especially since I didn't raise the autonomy in these areas. This means London is going to be a problem. Feeling a bit surrounded. But I'm also taking their capital, which I suspect is worth the attrition. Portuguese Colombia? Oh. Ho! Get 'em, colonies. Come on, Toledo's gotta go. And Spain's enthusiasm has to go as well. Good thing I've got defensive ideas. I'll take a lot less attrition this way. I think this is a good time as any to spend my military power to get better men. I could upgrade my infantry, but this is probably a poor time to do it. Between battles, perhaps. Come on, take the fort. Really need you to take this fort. Alright, Lithuania is fighting back the Danes, which is fantastic news for me. Where the Danes actually are, that's a good question. That's also a problem. As far as diplomats go, as far as diplomats go, I'm not sure what to do with them. Come on, I need Toledo before they get my capital. They're pouring into my country. Oh, come on, 85%. They have as many men as I do total right here, so I need to be able to plow into this with my entire might. Come on. Come on. All right. Leave no survivors. Okay, they left some survivors. Seems the injured stack is right here. The injured stack was there. Alright, I can leave one stack here to siege. Two to defend against the Spanish remainder. This is my siege general. And then one hunter killer. Can go back and deal with these guys. Oh shit, they got Paris. Also got a good siege general. Question is, do I siege my land back or do I go after them? I think I go after them down here. Is that 5 shock general? Oh my god. Platinum. Be gone. Yeah, not quite. But pretty good. See, I could take the Pyrenees. Pretty outnumbered up here. They'll almost give me what I want. My minimal price. And I'd rather just take that and leave the war. Then again, I'd kind of rather break them up with their allies. But if I push my luck, the Ottomans are going to be a problem. And Trebizond is sieging Mecca. Look at them go. Good for them. Lithuania has stabilized the Denmark front and is actually sieging their capital. Not their capital, that's not their capital at all. Elfsborg. The rest of their army is just hanging out at home. It appears that my rebels are gone. They just possess Nizhny Novgorod now. So I guess the Lithuanians must have killed them, as I was hoping they would. So yes, continuing this is probably to my advantage. Let's try that. I'm going to need to take out some more forts. Could knock the Portuguese out of the war by sieging Lisboa. I think that would be the wise move in this case. Which leaves us... Oh, jeez. They're really covering this stack here. Hmm. Really just defeat their armies, I think. Alright, Netherlands got the land. There will be no war goal acquisition in this war. Everybody's got to come north if I'm going to stop this. I should probably take this fort out too. It's convenient of you to stop here, Spain. Alright, they're not gonna fight me anymore. It's good. All their allies are just leaving. They know death when it comes. About a year from now, the Ottoman truce runs out. I'll have that problem to deal with. Theo in Paris is a huge pain. Okay, I do have a moment for my infantry to recover here, so let's upgrade them. War exhaustion's high. Let's buy that down a little bit. Spain's going south. Don't know why, but that gives me time. Oh, there they are. That's annoying, but it's okay, ultimately. The Jaws wants out. I want them in because they're the only ones the Mamluks are going to siege up. And that's free war score for me. Come on, these forts gotta go. The Spanish have taken a pounding, but they can recover. Forced march or... Yeah, let's get some economic ideas going. Plus it makes tech cheaper. Inflation reduction will be pretty handy. Come on, take the fort. Alright, I want to back this up because I'm afraid there's stacks coming. And they'll have defensive advantage. That's exactly what's happening. Defensive advantage be damned, though. What happened to their morale? Woo! Okay. Granted, that was painful. I may just go siege up some of their forts in the north, since they don't seem too keen on sieging up their, re-sieging their own forts. Denmark's on medium. Can I get Denmark out? Not yet. Nothing I really want from them. So there's something I want. I want to get rid of their truce, or their... words are hard. Get rid of their alliance. And soon I'll have enough war score to do it, thanks to Lithuania. I've had the worst luck with some of these siege numbers this war. Two sieges went to 85%. Okay. Probably take what I wanted now. Yep. And all your Danish alliance too. How long would this treaty last, though? A little over 5 years. Not very long. I'd much rather make the Danish break that alliance. If I can. cannot have this war lasting too long, though. Alright, Truce of the Ottomans is up. They're gonna attack me. Good for them. Good for me. But yeah, good for them. Oh, Lithuania! Lithuania is sieging up Naples. Of all places. Look at that. It's another place I wouldn't mind getting a siege in. This war is going to be essentially a preparation for future wars. That is the purpose. Oh shit, I didn't see them show up here. Why did I keep my fort here? Actually, this is kind of good because then these guys have to deal with it. Do I keep going with this fort, or do I just crush their army? Kind of think it's better to crush their army. Never mind, they're gonna come back here. If they want to drop that siege, more power to them. Gift to the state. Gotta love it. Their general is so good. But indecisive. Ooh, that's 40,000 men suddenly. Oh, geez, they took London. Danes really aren't adding that much to their war score at this point. Couple more sieges, that's all I'm asking for. Now, because I do have holdings in Naples now, I might just grab one province down here, like this one, super cheap. I can release Naples. Denmark wants out. I can release Naples. I can start integrating. Ouch. Trebizond. I need to get people over there to deal with this before I got a peace treaty, don't I? I think I need to let the Mamluks actually deal with that. How hard is the lower tariffs? 25 admin. No, raise them in Mexico. Mexico's got like no tariffs. They pay me like nothing. 55? Pfft. Practically nothing. Spanish have pretty much given up on taking my forts, it feels like. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently they want to keep their fort. Luckily it's in Drylands. And they have no army. Well then. How far do I take this? Let's say I grab Girona and this province. It's a teensy bit of aggressive expansion, but that's okay. But really, I don't need both, do I? More importantly, I need this dealt with before I call peace, so Mamluks, please kill them. With the haste. Mamluks, please. Mamluks. Alright, I need to send 20,000 men that way, I guess. Which I can. Why are there Spaniards in Yedizan? In fact, I should send more than 20,000. Because some of them have to go up to, up north as well. The rest of the night, I guess I'll just do sieges and... The Danes I might actually want to just knock out of this war. Can't demand anything, but I don't want anything either. Get out of here, Denmark. That'll free up all those sieges. Guess I won't be sieging this province. So if I make peace now, these rebels will instantly break Trebizond. So I actually have to go there first. Luckily, between all the other people in the war, I've been given access. Alright, screw this mission. There's practically no... It's a terrible mission. Practically no chance for me to get that. Career missions. Practically no chance to go people controller. It's like a 20% chance tops every time one dies. And it hasn't fired yet, so... forget it. Oh, the Mamluk's actually helping now. Muscovite separatists are a problem too. These armies go north. And I think I need my peace treaty now. I'll wait till these armies can actually get into Lithuania so they can actually get to Muscovy. But then I need that peace treaty. I'm glad the Ottomans haven't declared war on me. I canceled the cores on these provinces. God damn it, Trebizond. Wasting my time. Oh, did I send all these men in? Sounds like something I'd do. Get out of my Toledo. Lithuania's in Lisboa. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay. I am out of the dangerous areas. I do want whatever's cheap here. I want them to break their alliances with Denmark. I could force them to end their rivalry with me too. Why is that so hard to say right now? force all kinds of countries out. Freaking Najd. Which means this area is occupied. But no, the Spanish. The Spanish for their transgressions must be punished. And I have a feeling they're going to ally Austria. They're neutral toward each other now, but... Would that be so bad, though? Austria wasn't that big of a deal before. Yeah, kind of would be a big deal. Kind of would be bad. Or Bohemia. You know what? That's what Poland and Lithuania are for. Don't worry about them. I want this province. That's a fort away from you. That's worth the aggressive expansion. That's just another buffer fort for me. And after that, I'm freeing Aragon. Could do the same with Naples. That would also work, but Aragon's right here. Also, I'm going to need some war reps. That's definitely something. It'd be kind of nice, too, to get, like, New World colonies, but I mean, I could grab this. Frankly, don't want it. Sounds like a lot of work. Could almost humiliate them too. But I don't think that's necessary. War reparations, absolutely, because that's more cash in the French pocket. Any deal they have with Austria and Bohemia should go. You know what? I think this is all I really want from them right now. Minimal aggressive expansion. I'll get myself a new Aragonese vassal. Yeah. Frankly, I can keep this war going a little longer just so I can deal with the Mamluks are in France. Just so I can deal with other problems. For example, the Mamluks. Oh god. And this is why I have my men up here. Yes, the rebels are killing them. Actually, I can probably get my men over there right now. Oh no. Portugal's there. Well, I can prepare. I have to convert this land. It is rebellion hell. Which is why I like religious ideas normally. Kill them all. Luckily they're in Novgorod. You get even more bonuses against them. Something defensive. Right. Can Portugal... Oh, Portugal will leave this war on their own accord. Which means I can shuttle my troops across. Oh, the Mamluks are killing my separatists. That's delightful. Alright, this is the complete army, right? So send that there. These guys, I'll divide up a little more. And they can start besieging all this horrible wasteland. Probably dock up. Oh, I am docked. Just docked in Kent. So glad the Ottomans haven't tried to pull anything here. Looks like they just fought Wallachia, whom they are guaranteeing? I guess they didn't fight them, they did something else. Well, they do have a truce. They must have... Oh. Well, They have a truce somehow. Don't know. What the hell are you doing, Spain? You've gone mad. Alright, the Mamluks have freed up Trebizond, whom I would very much like to be able to integrate soon. Looks like they are finally starting to core up their land. Ah, they cored the City of World's Desire. They're working on it. It's expensive for them. They've had a rough go of things. A very rough go. I think it's time I integrated them. Pretty soon here. Dark times for the Spanish. Wonder if I can get away with this. Ooh, I'm out of manpower. That's not cool. Let's get some more. I've also got negative money. Well, what's the Pope good for? If not making me filthy rich. Okay. This value could be significantly higher if I had a bunch of infantry just walk around and de-siege for me. all over the British Isles, though. I'll tell you that much. Good thing I got rid of all the forts. Muscovite separatists 70% to enforcing, but I am all over that. Not a problem. Just in time. Okay, I'm not too far in army debt now. I'm of the opinion that finishing this right now would be pretty good, because unjustified demands refers to things like this. So that would be 11 admin instead. Or, dip points. Could also just get greedy and go for more, but it'll cost me so much less if I come back for it later. Nah, I'd rather make them dump some land up here, honestly. And so would Lithuania. Look at them go. How is nobody else declared on Spain? Ottomans. Come on. And how has Bosnia not converted anything? I've got religious ideas. Come on. Just do it. Alright, London's been liberated. Very good. And this will be freed up shortly. Sadly, the Great Horde has Muscovite separatists. There's no way for them to get to it. Unless I give them military access. I'd rather they had it than the Russians. Give Byzantium 50% some liberty desire in exchange for their men. Is that worth it? They can afford that. Give me your men. Could be better though. Could spend like 20 ducats to make them a little stronger. There you go, buddy. Don't be so mad. Everything is looking good. So Trebizond needs some damn admin. Can I actually influence them to speed that up? No, I give them dip points. Well, okay. Let's finish this. There's no reason for this war to be continuing. So I want this fort. Sadly, I can't demand some of these islands because there's forts on them. I want you to give up your alliance. Austria, Bohemia, and Denmark. Just give those up. I want your money. It's tempting just to dump a nation out of you, just to make you lose more land and cores. Especially if it cuts off part of you. Part of you held by rebels. Or Dutch. Dutch are going to be pretty strong here. And they've allied the Ottomans. Oh, that's a pain. They won't help right now because the Ottomans have a poor dip rep. So I probably want to get that war on almost immediately too. I can do a little more and I really feel like I should here. I can force them to dump Sardinia. It's more Aragonese land that I could take in a separate war. I don't care about anything out here. No. Forget Luxembourg. Sardinia sounds... it's just too expensive. The edge is a fort. That's a pretty good one to get rid of, actually. This looks fine to me. I only gained one province. I beat them down a bit. They did lose land during the war just because they couldn't deal with their rebels. And then I'll have a brand new vassal with which to feed them, with which to make demands in the next attack. And there will be a next attack. But more importantly, goodbye coalition. Now then. Could core that, but why would I core it when I can just release it? Arise, Aragon. Back to life, my loyal friend. I don't like that you have a distrust Tamara. I might be able to fix that. Whoa, why are you disloyal? The relative power, apparently. Trebizond as well. Being malevolent is probably not doing me a lot of good here. Let's see, Aragon's got 16% Liberty Desire. Yeah, all vassals' relative power is kind of nasty. think Trebizonds will be fine. Byzantium I'll placate. And I think if I declare a war almost immediately, then I'll be okay on that front. Lithuania's racked up a bit of debt in that last war, but that's okay. The Ottomans are, of course, terrifying. But they've taken no military ideas beyond quantity, so their armies are actually not that great. And their prestige is low, which means their armies are even less great. And between the Mamluks, Poland, and me, should be able to tear them to little pieces. Have a truce with Spain for 12 years. So, I think now comes the time, before the Netherlands will start joining the Ottomans in their war, now comes the time that we need to start retaking these cores. The rightful land, my friends. Bosnia's a nice war goal, I think. And since I control this strait, I have the crossing and they don't. So wherever their army is, that's where they're gonna be. And they're running a little low on forts in the Greek region here. So I'm thinking Salonik is a pretty good war goal. Or Bosnia. I mean, either one. Get him. Poland, Mamluks, show them what's what. This army's gonna go hide. There's probably some cannons in here, so I'll group them up. And yeah, let's start shuttling these armies. Leinster separatists. Let's not have to deal with those. The question I keep coming across is, what do I spend my admin points on? And I'm doing I'm focusing on vassals right now, so that's going to help a lot with admin points. But I do need some more states to empower myself a bit. So places like London would be really nice. Despite the horrendous autonomy. That'll probably piss off some, oh yeah. So London can go to, say... Thanks, Windows updates. London can go to... Wow, I'd like this to go to everyone. Right now it does me no good because the autonomy is really high. In fact, all of these are, so giving these away to anybody is good. This is not a territorial core. Oh yes it is. Okay, these are not. The autonomy here is absurdly high, so this goes to the clergy. This can go to the nobility. And the nobles still want more land, because that's just the kind of people they are. There you go. Excellent. That's down. And I've got Crusade, which will help with that manpower. Okay. And that did indeed stop all that Liberty Desire. Which is going to go through the roof pretty soon, because I'm going to be giving Byzantium a lot of land. So I'm going to want to integrate Bosnia. I'm going to want to integrate Trebizond. So let's improve relations with both. Stuttery here. Yeah, their armies are all split up, which means if I focus one front, they're done. Oh, well. Guess that's something I gotta deal with. Probably afford to make a new army at some point soon. New group. That's a lot of money I'm making this per month here. Holy crap. Lithuania is attacking the Ottomans with a Holy War CB. That's really nice. Especially since I will be the primary benefactor. Yet they wouldn't want to join my war, those bastards. Alright, I do have to get down here relatively soon, but might as well come in force rather than in small pieces. To absolutely crush one side of this. They could probably cross to here from everywhere, but they won't be able to pass through it, in theory. Alright. Mamluks are getting a little antsy here, apparently. So let's go and see that they're dealt with. Wow. What is going on? Oh, we are ahead in tech. They aren't caught up. Ooh, that's gonna hurt them. We have the tactics advantage. And tactics are king. I'm sorry. The City of World's Desire is mine. Are they bankrupt or something too? What's going on here? Wow. Their morale is terrible, that's why. Yeah, well, there go the Ottomans. So, let's send someone to Selanik. The king can go over here, why not? Windows updates now will ding to let your viewers know you have an update because we can. Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah, I might as well just go over to the other side here. Their army is essentially gone. Past to Trebizond. Trebizond is very slowly coring. The king is dead, long live the king, and wow, it's a succession of terrible military stats on these kings is... Well, we're no longer benevolent, so that's good. I'm tempted just to dump this other king right now. Trebizond's getting a little too big for its britches, I think. They are overconfident in themselves. Even though they can't core all their land. That's not good. It's just peasants, though. I don't care if they win. The Ottomans are focusing the Mamluks hard. Didn't they call Poland into this? What the hell are they doing? They just got out of a war with Bohemia. Jeez, peasants everywhere. The Trebizond really is getting too big for its britches. Apparently it is demanding all this land for itself. I can tell you right now, it won't be getting them. Oh, there's those claims on Denmark I wanted. There goes my good siege general. Mamluks might not last terribly long here. The Ottomans are doing the smart thing and really focusing them down. It's okay, it does give me military recovery time. So eventually that's going to be to my benefit. Very tempted to take the Counter-Reformation right now. To get that done. It's almost tempting to ditch the Mamluks as an ally, except if I do that, they're going to join the coalition against me immediately. Well, as soon as it's reasonable for them to do so. Selenik down. Sadly, my siege general died in that, so let's try to replace him. So did my king, so I lost a couple of generals there. Alright, let's just make sure there's no threats in Greece. There are no threats in Greece. This army can come out and play near Adana. Apparently Corfu lost its core. Can't release them. Oh, the Polish. Polish know what's up. I'm eventually gonna have to fight those guys, so it's don't want them to get too strong. And, you know, having them fight my wars for me is definitely going to participate to that end. Where's this guy going? Biga, maybe? Oh, the Mamluks got to Corfu. Wow. Well played. Oh. Hi, Ottomans. Those hills aren't going to protect you now. Nothing can protect you now with that morale. Well, let's go take the capital, I suppose. Well-connected, cheaper advisors. Now, that is significantly better than the last king already. Okay, let's bring these troops out to the front. Actually, they can siege this. I'll transfer stuff later, in case it gets resieged. Alright, Poland's going to try to go help relieve the Mamluks. Good guys that they are. Really, with my spare diplomats, I should be improving relations with all of my subjects, since they are recently inclined to think they can take me on. And a civil war, as it were, would be such a waste of time. The Turks were thrown back because the Polish are terrifying. Frickin' Space Marines. I've got quantity and... well, I got quantity ideas. Just their national ideas and their current prestige are going to be significantly better than the Mamluks. Huron. Oh, this is a this is a French specific. Samuel de Champlain was sent by a man named Aymar de Clermont, who had been given the privilege to establish a fur trading company by the King of France. During his travels, Samuel de Champlain made friends with the Indians. He spent time with the Algonquin and Huron Indians exploring the area. Oh, okay. Well, Iroquois have a special place in my heart, considering I'm from here. So I'm going to side with them, because otherwise it's inconsequential. Alright, Italy is secure. Italy? That other thing, Greece. As is the Ottoman capital. What do we have for forts right now? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. I do have access to that area. I think instead I'd rather just stick around here and play defensively until these forts go. Wouldn't do me a whole lot of good to completely underestimate them. The Pope can always walk on my lands. Adana is mine. I don't want to take Adana because that'll piss off the Mamluks, and the Mamluks are my southern battering ram. It's a very important and regal title in France. Looks like I'm being beat to all the other forts here. And maybe that's okay. The natural frontier. What's this? Spanish control of the Netherlands remains a strategic threat to France. What? Push our frontier to its national position on the Rhine. Wants me to go here. Luxembourg, Loon, and Hanau. Where's Hanau? Oh, okay. So it'll give me some Spanish claims, which might not be terrible. Could also solidify papal relations, which again, not terrible. Although with the aggressive expansion, that's going to be difficult. Creating a proper fleet. I could do, especially since trade is much more lucrative to me now than it was before. Especially with the English Channel. Well, Netherlands owns a lot more of it now. I could hand this off to the burghers. In fact, for now, for the time being, I think that would be a really good idea. That'll make my cut here significantly larger, since I get nothing out of that land right now anyway. Goria? Goria. Ah, the nobles own it. Well, base tax sounds fine. Unless the nobles are somehow exceedingly strong. Nah, they're fine. Little military power and trade wouldn't be amiss. Well, I think it's fairly clear that I'm past that tipping point where things aren't a big challenge anymore. If I can do things like this to the Ottomans and steadily gain manpower the entire time. Ooh, I can get 5% discipline if I take another idea. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's military. Because I needed even more of an edge. Alright. And I'll have my ticking war score for now. Byzantium claims this. Really? We have a militarist leader here. He wants all this land. He even wants land that Trebizond has. It's kind of funny. Well then. I don't know why you're not converting your land. You clearly can. You got 3 stability. You have religious ideas. What the hell are you doing? So what's our peace deal going to look like? Well, it's going to look like a diplomat, hopefully. Bosnia loves the hell out of me. I took their debt, so I suppose I can call that guy back. He's also the closest. This guy's got siege skill. I might as well replace this army a little faster. Cossack aggression. Lose base tax in Luki. It's hard to justify losing base tax anywhere. Some monetary compensation. Well, they did give in. They gave me a little prestige. Well, that's probably about as much war score as I'm going to get here, unless I take Lhasa. But I'll bet they'll be willing to give me whatever I want anyway. And what I want is a restoration of Bosnia for one. And I'd like a bunch of the Byzantine lands back. Kasure. Where is that? Oh. Corfu, we could get this to Byzantium as well. And look at that minimum aggressive expansion. I'd also very much like Silistra, as well as some of their forts. It would be nice to be able to merge the Bosnian lands with my other held coastal lands. So Silistra would be good for me because it will, well, it might piss off the... Yeah, this might piss off Poland. I'm not sure if I care at this juncture. I guess if I really piss them off, they might ally the... They trust. So much trust. So much trust. I think this is the first time I've had 100 trust with anyone. I'm too backstabby. It's a word, look it up. Come on, I know who Persia is. There we go. They moved their capital, so I forgot who they were. They don't have any aggressive expansion on me, which is good. Surprised the Timurids are still alive and well in the north. Still a steppe horde, too. Do I give more land to Trebizond? Oh, I pissed them off by not paying their debt a long time ago, and they're still mad about it. And they'll be fine. I can improve relations with them quite a bit more still. Well, it only counts up to 10 more. I need them integrated. I'd also like them to actually make full cores on their land, not just make them states and walk away. But hey, I guess that would be cheaper to core. I see very little reason not to take as much as I can off of the Ottomans. It's just going to be more wars later. These provinces are kind of contested between me and Poland, so I'll leave them alone. What am I taking? The more I wait, the more I have to fight the rebels for them. We got the particularists down here. I suppose one of my allies might do it for me. Serbia should be my next vassal, I think. Nice easy land. I could even just invade them and... They're giving me trade power. But they would vassalize diplomatically. I think it'd be wise to take the islands if I can. I could just hand these over to my vassals shortly. This will be very easy on Byzantium because they have all these cores. The only problem for them will be the religious unrest. Could take money. Don't really need it, but I certainly could. Actually, rather just have more land. Take the Albanian province for myself, that would be no issue. Yeah, that'll be my deal. My allies will take care of the rest, I'm quite sure. And may want to deal with these particularists if they don't want to give in soon. I suspect they will give in soon. I'll send some men to deal with that, and I'll send some men to prepare for whatever is up next. Now the Spanish truce is nowhere near done. I've got another 9 years on it. So I could go after Muscovy. Muscovy and their Teuton allies. It'll be no problem for me. Do I have claims? I don't. I think Muscovy should go because I need Moskva. And at the very least, I'd like to swoop in and cut Lithuania off from it. Even though they really want that land. They want it real bad. But like I said, I think we're at that tipping point where it won't matter much anymore. Like, Spain can't even defend its land. It's going to lose Burgundy here. And that's a thing of beauty. Anything that weakens the Spaniard. Don't worry, Aragon. You will be restored to your rightful place by my side. Yeah. The rest of these armies, you head north. That's not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Simbirsk gets revolt risk. Well, it's got it already. Gazani bastards. Actually, I could just give them autonomy. Eh. Oh, look, Poland's taking care of the rebels for me. Isn't that nice? Oh, these cores have stopped because they're Ottoman cores, of course. Trebizond's not even mad about their forced conversion anymore. They just think they're too big for me. Yep, they gotta go. You know what else has gotta go? Oh, there's no more counter-reformation? I missed the boat. It's fine by me. So because prestige is now a currency I can use to spend on my subjects to make them happier, and it's a currency I can use to get rid of my heir that I don't like all that much. Like so. How are these guys doing? Oh, they're still getting their asses kicked by rebels. It's fine by me. Mexico looks like it should be able to take care of them, but it's just not. Actually, they both look like they should easily be able to take care of this. Just choosing not to. No reason not to take up. See, I want this to be high enough to integrate immediately. So, minus in a war together. I think we're still good. The corruption's at 7. Probably doesn't help that I've been forcing them to hold their cores. All right, Ottomans. Look at that. Price went down. What if instead I take Biga? It's more control over the strait. Actually, taking a fort is typically preferable to not taking a fort. So what if I don't take Avlonia? Instead, I take something like Aden. Well, Biga's within the price range, I guess. Guess I could take Iskandria. It would just have to be just that. I don't like not being able to walk to my to location, though. Or I could just take both of these. You know, that's not so bad. 62 aggressive expansion, which is almost entirely against the Ottomans and Karaman. Almost entirely against the Ottomans, really. Get all this land back. Back under the umbrella of Christendom. And I'll have a bunch of vassals that are real pissed that I've made them so powerful. So let's do this. There we go. Byzantium restored. Some of the stuff I'm just going to hand back to them. So yeah, Byzantium's pissed because they think they're real tough shit now. Also, I enforce their religion. But they might see the my side of things if I hand them things they have claims on. Like such. Trebizond is actually significantly less pissed than they are now. I can also give them these if I want to. Albanian. What's the culture group? I think it's the South Slavic. Is that right? It's probably an Albanian somewhere being pissed at me. Yeah. Really, I'd rather give those to the Bosnians, but meh. Or I could just keep them for myself. That would be acceptable. It's within my price range. They might rebel, but they're not even that big. Spain has a claim on one. Those bastards. Yeah, I'll spend a little on this. Not a problem. Bump the autonomy. And they're gonna get mad because, well, I'm not Albanian. Great. Trebizond. Did need to improve relations a little more. Well, I can marry you. I think it's time you went. Somebody's got to go, and you are a prime target. Yay! Alright, nice recovery war where I grew more powerful. Ottoman Balkans is a thing, Bosnia is a thing, they've got their cores back, and I'm hoping they start converting it. If they don't, I might restart just to make them start, because I don't think they're realizing they need to. I mean, look at this, the Byzantines immediately. Yeah, let's convert all this land. It'll be great. Convert and core, that's our motto. Alright, Trebizond. You've served your purpose. It's time that you joined the French Empire proper. P.S. Convert these provinces ASAP. It's going to take 15 years to integrate them anyway. Annexing Trebizond -7! Wow, that's fast. Woo! That means I'm going to have no dip power for a long time. Tver has disputed succession still. Oh, they're independent. I could vassalize them. I think I have too many vassals, though. Oh, looks like they got their land back from Perm. Or Golden Horde, or whomever held it. The Ottomans are now an indefensible mess of territories. And I am making a lot of money. Could I be spending it on something else? Doesn't look like it. I'm just making a lot. A lot of this land can probably be stated here, although I don't have the admin for it. I intend to state most of Britain. Nice and close, it'll be low expense. How big is the Muscovy? Wu. Wu is big. Wu is a very powerful nation right now. Things are getting crazy in China. Ottomans still have the largest force limit, but I am number 2 now. Just ahead of the Spanish. Muscovy is actually 6th. Which means I'll probably need to bring more men up. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this. Let's bring some men home to deal with it. You know what I could be spending money on? Easily spend it on more and better advisors. Because I've been really skimping on that. Let's see. Inquisitor sounds pretty damn good. There we go. And really, I wouldn't mind a better Diplo one too. And you know who can give you that? This will help with the aggressive expansion in Europe. Now they're getting a little powerful. So I gotta watch this. But yeah. Improve relations over time. The best modifier. One of my favorites, at least. Burgundian rebels, get the hell out of here. The Spanish are actively spreading Burgundian here? Wait a minute, this is Wallonian, you bastard. Get out of there. Wait, Burgundian's French too. I don't even know how to feel anymore. Oh wow, whoa, whoa! Whoa, okay. Suddenly there are rebels everywhere, and I didn't notice them. I want some more generals and probably some more armies too, since my force limit is 20 higher. Let's see. I like to do about 4 cavalry. So that's pretty good. Let's go lighter on the cannons, though. Build one of these armies I've been hearing about. Let's go. Why is that red? I have enough money. No idea. Despite having no mill points coming in. Very few. Still want to have good generals. What do you want to know, Mamluks? Atlantic South America? All yours. Take the maps, give me the prestige. Okay. Yeah, they're not converting anything. You know what it could be? They have positive tolerance to heathens. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to integrate them too. I'll try to line it up with Trebizond if I can afford it. No, I could probably just charge in here. Maybe not though. I don't want them taking a lot more land. English are coming up again too, although not by much, so if I could raise stability for one. It's pretty reasonable. Or I could just send this army out and kill them. Seeing Gloucestershire, Hampshire, Oxfordshire. Yeah, places that got taken before. Everybody's going to this. Surprisingly, not the Kazani. I can take them if I'm defending in the woods here. A gift from Poland. Thanks, Poland. I really was short on the money, you know. I really needed it to do things. Okay, I want some armies up north. Trebizond seems to be holding themselves mostly together. We got some rebellions here a little bit. Didn't it used to be that if you had a rebel state that was capturing land, they would get cores on the land. I kind of expected to see Karaman cores here. Speaking of Karaman, wouldn't mind eating them up, if you know what I mean. And by that I mean annexation. How big was the Ottoman or the Muscovite army? 50,000. Okay, so a 60,000 set of troops should be fine. Keep 20,000 to keep this land safe. Too much land to convert. Too little conversion speed. I need to go take Jerusalem. Get that extra. Yeah, Jerusalem and Mecca. Well, Mecca counts for me too. I guess I'll be going for that. Not again. Hold on, I think I still have men over there. Calais is, of course, ours. How long would it take to change their culture? 130 months? That might be worth it. Just to stop this crap event. Yeah, why not? I never change cultures. Okay, so, yeah. Sadly, the Ottomans are going to be giving a whole bunch of land to Lithuania. Land that I'm going to have to take from them later. Trebizond's 10% done. This is going faster than I expected it to. And I have a lot of claims on the Muscovites that I need to employ. You know what? I ought to go after you as well. I could do that. I could take Tver and then immediately jump to Moskva. It's gonna piss off the Lithuanians is the thing. I'd rather they not take Moskva. I don't need a lot of their land, I just need the coasts and Muscovy. Did the trust drop with me? Wasn't it just at 100? No, that was Poland. Okay. That's okay, Poland's the stronger. I only need one province from them. As long as I control their actions, I think I'll be good. Yaroslavl. They improved this 18 times? What the hell? Muscovy, you're a madman. Beautiful, they're converting this nice and quickly. They've also started making full cores, which is probably going to extend the amount of time this takes to integrate, but, you know, that's fine. What's not fine is that Muscovy still lives. And that my conversions are so slow. I've had this area for how long and I'm still trying to convert it? Well, at least I'm catching up on my point expenditures, at least until you factor in the annexation of Trebizond. Something these high diplomacy kings are good for, at least. We've got like no royal marriages. I could royal marry Lithuania. Just so if they get mad at me, they won't come at me. I could also kill Karaman right now. I do need to keep an eye on this Mamluk relation. I just don't want that border to become an issue before... Actually, there's... I don't want that border to become an issue before it's easy for me to attack them, I suppose. So after I eat up the Ottomans, one at a time, please. Galicia went free? How the hell did that happen? Did Portugal collapse? Oh wow. Well, the thing is, that's easy target for Spain. No, they had a war with Morocco, and Morocco won. They took back all this land. Oh wow, they must have done that. Taken advantage after my war. Go Morocco. And Spain wasn't there to help them because of me. That explains it. Byzantium doesn't actually have cores left either. They just have a lot of claims, which I might feed them. Converting on Joe back will be pleasant. Why do you have so much autonomy? You are a state. Huh. Still had an admin tech, so making more states wouldn't go amiss. The Irish provinces as states aren't terrible. Say 4 out of 5. Did I not have enough? I didn't quite for this one. That's okay. It's the least deserving anyway. Let's get... What do I really want here? I want a path toward Moscow, but I think the path to Moscow is Trier. So I'm just gonna claim... forts on the border, I guess. Of which there are only 2. And then I want to spy on my little buddy Tver instead. But I think they gotta go. Alright, how are my vassals looking? Pretty obedient. Byzantium could certainly be better. They have a lot of development. Granted, Trebizond has a lot more, but they're happy with me. They've forgotten what I've done to them. I regret enforcing Bosnia's religion. It'll make me integrate them faster, I suppose. But that really turned around on me. I think Karaman needs eating, as well as Muscovy. Lithuania wants a royal marriage. I think if anyone's marrying anyone, it'll be me. But I need a diplomat for that. Who would help me against Muscovy? Oh. Okay, so Lithuania took just a little bit of land up here. 3 provinces which I need, as it happens. Perhaps I can conveniently get myself into a war in which they get occupied. Though they're a little strong, so seems unlikely. Alright. The Muscovite army is all right here, which means if I position myself correctly, I can crush half of it before they can respond. And it looks like they have poor composition anyway. All their infantry's over here, all the cannons are right here, which means this stack is a beautiful thing to wipe out right now. They are paying for all their forts. So there's nothing that can jump on there. I'll make this claim later. 21 days for a diplomat movement time is luxurious when you're playing on the same continent in Europe. With Europe being delightfully small. Poland would help me. Take colonies Serov in Asia. No. No. This isn't colonialism. This is, I want your damn land, you're gonna give it to me. Poland, kick their teeth in. Sick 'em. Doing some of this. He might come to help, but I suspect this is going to be a stack wipe. Seeing as he has half my morale and less tactics. Yeah. What? Oh, he's got some troops over here too. Good for him, you know? Alright, let's think about this. Let's go for the Perm Fort. I just want that out of there. This army can go for Yaroslavl or whatever needs to be fought over on that side. These guys are going to Ekaterinburg, which I actually know someone from here. Well, if that's the way you want to play it, play on. I will pincer you. Poles are just going to hunt their armies, which is pretty ideal. Tver is going to give me Condottieri for free. Someone hates the Muscovites. Yeah, they want land. Here's where I lose all that manpower I regained during the Ottoman Wars. Alright, I knew I said I was done with you, Trebizond, but I think I'm going to feed you the Karaman lands. Because you've got the liberty, desire, freedom to support it. And when they don't have an army to fight back with, well, short work. I probably won't end up taking Moscow during this war. Maybe is a mistake. I'm not sure. Should be terribly hard to get later. Right now I just want to clean up this area and consolidate my strength. Japan discovered. Emperor, word has just reached us of the new lands in the Far East. A string of islands known only as Japan has been discovered by French ships. French ships? And it seems we are the first to bring word of this wondrous place to Europe. What? We must hurry to take advantage of this discovery before the other European nations do. Okay. Unless I have ships out here that I don't know about. Because my entire navy is in Calais, near Calais. It's in Picardy. I don't know what's up with that event, so, you know. Okay, their army seems to be over here, so I'm going to bring my army over there, for the most part. And again, he's got men here, doesn't he? Most of the Teutons. Let's go try to trap his northern army. I also don't want to let him take Perm back if I can help it. He likes to hide in Siberia. It's kind of a funny tactic. It's kind of player-like. Oh, I've already lost this war, I might as well just hide. Ooh. 50 points for 700 ducats. Sure. Alright, Perm is down. Ooh, prestige and dip. Nah, prestige comes fairly easy. I'll take the stab. I should have stabbed up before I did that. Just gonna go hide and cool me. Didn't notice I took this. Take it, sell. And we'll be done with that Karaman problem. And then Trebizond can completely block the Ottomans from the western Anatolian provinces. Alright, they don't have access through here, which means if I park here, they probably can't do much about it. And good, they transferred Moscow to me, which means they won't... Yeah, the Poles won't be demanding it. What am I doing? So Lithuanians who want it, the Poles don't care. Poles can siege up whatever they want. Detach from me. Go do your own thing. No attachments. They are fleeing into what? They're going off into the... Oh, they have another colony out there. Did they explore this, or am I just sharing vision from Asia now? Oh, I see why Wu's so powerful. They own Nanjing, Beijing, Shanghai, and a lot of good stuff. Basically the rich part of China, except for here. Who's owned by Dai Viet, and Tonkin owns the middle of Dai Viet? Who are you? I am not familiar with this state. Huh. That's a big Assam. Surprisingly, the island states don't seem to have done much. Usually they end up going crazy and colonizing everything. Or maybe I'm just thinking of what they tend to do in the long run, and I'm once again victim of my concept that this game has been relatively short just because I've been playing it so slowly. You know what? I prefer they stay over there. I am happy using these two armies to just pin them if it means the rest of their stuff is going to get sieged up. That monthly autonomy change is going to be really nice. Land maintenance as well. Yeah, here he comes. He might... Yeah, he's going to stay a couple provinces away from my armies. But I could just keep him pinned here. He's actually going to take more attrition than I am in his own land. He's got an army down here. Another person I want to make claims on is Brittany. Frankly, I think they gotta go. Alright, Caraman's down. This can go to Trebizond directly. I'll take the other for myself. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. But I see that the Mamluks are under range. And the people that's going to piss off are going to be dead or constantly at truce with me. So yeah, here we go. Take this. And good old Trebizond can actually have the other province. Once I'm not at war. They'll be fine. I'll just keep men on it to suppress them. Another relaxing war against Muscovy. Ooh, are we coming? Oh, no, you're just leaving. Oh, some of you are coming. Well then. Who wants to get stack wiped? Tell you what, this is gonna hurt my wallet. Reset their movement. It was a mistake. Ah well. Maybe if I'm real lucky I will stack wipe them. Nope, but Lithuania will join this war. Oh, that's tempting. Because if I bring them in, that means they can't attack Muscovy on their own later. Do I have spare favors? I sure do. I'm actually going to spend 10 on making them like me, trust me a little more. And I'm going to go ahead and call them in. Just so they have the truce. Come on, Lithuania. Clearly I need a hand. Great news for me. Okay. Just waiting on sieges at this point. Frankly, I don't care about the Teutonic Order. I'd let them out of this war if they wanted it, and as soon as the Polish siege completes, that's what I'll do. Oh, Mongolia got big. Look at that. Allied with Xi. She's probably fairly rich. I think they've got, what's it called? Give me your money. Rather give my allies your money. Give me war reps too. That's all I really want. Pay me for the inconvenience. Okay. Looks like I beat the crap out of the Muscovites there. Which means they'll be moving this away. What's a little corruption among friends? Alright, what do we got here? Ah. Well, that's why I have an army. Oh, what is this crap? Get the hell out of here. Typical Russians wanting to own Constantinople. Hey, I got that fort finally. Okay, let's take the other province I want. Unrest is getting kind of high here. They'll be fine. Alright, this is probably plenty. I'll just finish sieging the provinces I want to control, because that makes them cheaper to take in a peace deal. No reason to continue funding Byzantium. It's tempting to cut off Muscovite Ural, but once they're out there, I really don't care what they do anymore. They can have Siberia. They deserve it. Woo, that aggressive expansion. These are good provinces. Oh man, that'll piss people off. It's only a 53 peace offer too. Make them lose a lot of cores. That wouldn't be so bad. But ideally, I just have Moscow. Like, this would be pretty ideal, actually. Who would it piss off? It would piss off Muscovy and Tver. That's pretty much it. And quite likely Lithuania. Ooh. I think they got a change in leadership. It's promising. It's certainly like this. Could of course come back from Moscow later and take this. It's 84, 93. I mean, that's even more aggressive expansion. But again, pretty much only with the locals. I don't want this anymore either. I wouldn't mind removing that fort from the picture. Leave Moskva for later. It's all really good land. It'll be expensive to core. Make them revoke a core on top of it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's lots of good land. Lots more rebels. More forts I won't have to deal with. A little bit much overextension, but I can just pass off some of that to Trebizond now. Byzantiums and Bosnia actually are a little uppity. Just a bit. Could throw money at Bosnia, but that wouldn't do a whole lot for me, would it? What I need is to placate. It's very expensive in prestige. I still don't have an heir either. Better dip tech. Well, I can't do a whole lot about that right now. Yep, making them too large after enforcing religion in a short time span is perhaps not the best. They're at exactly 50, which means there's not a lot I can do about this unless I want to declare another war. Which, you know, I could. Oh, Spain got some troops over here somehow. Well, they're gonna be trapped now. I want to destroy Tver, because if they exist, they're a coalition potential. That is a problem. I don't know why they both just dropped down. Maybe they sold some troops. But yes, marrying them might be a good idea. Got a new consort. Byzantine consort. She is quite good. except for her tax deficiencies. There's also Royal Mary Bosnia, just in case. Alright, well on my way. Take a moment to relax, enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the sound of conversion. I want this area converted so it stops rebelling on me. Even though I'm likely to have troops down here. Poland paid the Mamluks' debt. Well, alright. I don't think they've done much in the way of expanding since we allied. Really, they've been almost exclusively. They have Malacca is a protector of the Mamluks. They're colonizing. They're colonizing, and they're helping me defeat the Ottomans. Truly a fine peoples that I'm going to be sad to have to remove. Oh boy. At some point here, I also wouldn't mind linking up French Eastern. Oh, it's Eastern now. I have more land over here. I used to say French Western Europe. I wouldn't mind linking up French Eastern Europe with French Caucasia. Or as it'll soon to be called, more likely French Anatolia. All is well. Chat's been crazy quiet tonight. You know what? I should really take advantage of this lull and actually head to bed. The time change is messing with me, and the clock says it's later than I feel like it is, so I really should get out of here. Still has... Would you Royal marry me? It'd almost be worth it. Just to see if I could get the union with Muscovy if he dies. Well, maybe I should try to kill him fast. Can't happen if he's in war, though, so if I get my claim and then attack him... either way, union with Muscovy isn't terribly dangerous. Alright, well... kind of remind myself what my next move should be. Probably fighting Spain. My aggressive expansion in Europe is relatively small. Austria is still unreasonably annoyed with me. But we dealt with them quite handily last time. And made sure that they couldn't ally the Spanish this time. But But yeah, the Spanish have to go, and they have been weakened. They lost a lot of their land up north. And my great and glorious friend Aragon needs to be restored to its rightful place. Which will be a problem until Trebizond is integrated, actually, because 5 a month now. Oh, that's right. I lost a couple dip rep to overextension. But yeah, Aragon's got to come back. They're supporting 5 units over here? Well, that's more than my Anatolian vassals could do half the time. Look, Byzantium, all of Byzantium, 5 units. You guys are pathetic. This is why Aragon is amazing. This is why we're bringing him back. And then we'll see about Naples. In any case, yeah, I think that's the pretty clear next step. Fight for Aragon's cores and break into Spain. Taking this fort's going to make fighting Spain way easier. I can move into Valencia from there, so I can have a 2-front war. Although the Spanish probably have. Okay, I've surpassed their force limits finally. But still, let's not underestimate them. That's when you start making terrible mistakes. Yep, the quest, the mission, the journey of that is integrating Iberia and Italy begins about now, because the Ottomans are no longer really a threat. Honestly, maybe it was a mistake attacking Muscovy, because although they are the only Orthodox country, now they're a fairly large force limit nation that will be willing to join any coalition, so I have to continue to be vigilant and declare my wars when the coalitions come up, or when the truces come up. Or I'm going to have another annoying coalition on my hands. Either way. Yep. That's it for... Let's see if I can frame the whole thing. The French Empire. For today. But I'll be back within the next few days to deal with the Spanish again. And then slowly remove the Ottoman. Have a good night, everybody.